Hi, welcome to My Two Bits. My name's Laura Batante, and today I have this little paper ghost treat or gift box for you to make. Super easy to make, doesn't require very many materials, and he's really lots of fun. So let's just get started on that. So just before we get started, I want to take a sec and ask you to please give the video a like and consider subscribing to my channel so that I can keep on bringing you lots of fun crafts. Thanks very much for that. So you're going to need the template, and that is available right there in the video notes. And you are also going to need cardstock, one sheet of white, and then some black. Now, you do not have to do the face with cardstock. You could easily draw it on if that's what you want to do, especially if you're doing it with kiddos, then that would work out great. And so for other materials, for the face, for gluing the stuff on, a glue stick. And then for the sides, you can either use a glue stick or you can use double-sided tape. I have some paper clips to hold my template on to the paper while I cut it. I have my scissors. I have my bone folder, and I use that for making nice smooth creases. And I need my ruler because we are going to put a few score lines on because there are some folds for this. And I use the back of my X-Acto knife, but you can use a tack or a ballpoint pen that doesn't work anymore. That works awesome. And then I have my little hole punch, which I used for the eyes. But again, if you're not going to do that, then you don't need it. All right, so first thing we're going to do is cut out our template, and all you have to do for that is just cut across this bottom here. So if you have an X-Acto knife and ruler, and you are allowed to use them, then the easiest way to do it, of course, is just to cut it right like that. But if not, just cut with scissors. It's fine because the edge of the paper is going to be straight. So if this is a little bit wonky, that's okay. As long as you know on the ends where to line it up, you're good. All right, so once we have the template trimmed and ready to go, we're going to fold our cardstock in half and give that a little fold like so. And there we go. And now we're going to line up our template. And we're just going to do that. You know what? I'm going to slide it over here to this edge so I don't have to cut that edge, but of course that's no big deal to cut that edge, but that saves me a little bit of paper too. I get a bigger chunk here, and I'll use that for something else. So oops, paper clip is being stubborn. There we go. So make sure you have your template on there nice and flat. Okay, then we're going to cut this out and we will meet back. All right, so there we are, cut out. And so now what we're going to do is open that up, and we are going to score a few lines. Now, if you're like me and you have a mat board like this that has lines on it, then that's very helpful. If not, it's okay. We are going to basically score a line that is a 1/2 inch down, and it should match up with these 2 points. So that's all you need to do there, and then we're going to do that on the other side as well. It does make it a little easier if you have the board with the measures on it, but again, like I said, you don't need to do it. You can just sort of eyeball to make sure these are approximately the same. And I think I did mention that this project is fairly forgiving. This little guy will stand up and hold stuff even if he's a little bit crooked. So score line there, and again we're using these 2 points. Like so. And that's all you need to do there. And now we're going to fold. And we'll fold these two all like so. Excellent. And now we'll open it up and we are going to put his face on. So if you've already cut out your black, that's great. If not, you can go ahead and do that. I'm just going to give you one little tip. If you happen to want to do a mouth like mine, you don't have to follow this particular template. But if you want to put a tooth in, the easiest way to do it is to actually cut the whole shape out first. And then go in after and cut out the tooth, as opposed to trying to cut around it while you're doing the whole. There we go. All right, so now we'll put the face on, and we're almost done. It's that fast. All right, I popped my eyes on, and now I'm just going to put on his mouth. And you know, you can, as usual, as I always say, you know, move the features up or down to kind of get the look that you want. And of course, changing expression really makes it your own. So there you go. Now all we have to do is attach. And I am going to switch from my glue stick, over to the double-sided tape because it's super duper speedy, but glue stick works just fine. And then all you have to do is we're going to bend this side in, and we're going to just angle it in just a hair because we don't want to see the edges of the box behind our ghost. And what we do on one side, we'll do on the other. Just using your eyes to basically do it the same on all of the edges. And it's not super duper crucial if it's slightly off. Don't worry about that. There you go. He's all done. Super cute. Well, there we are, all finished. And then all I did to put on a personalization is just cut a little strip of the same black cardstock. This is a 1/2 inch wide. Put a little cut in the end and then just put it up here in his hand. But of course you don't have to do that. That's completely up to you. But there they are, a whole bunch of them. All done. They don't take very long at all, especially once you get going. So if you want to make a bunch, go for it. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you'll give the video a like and subscribe to my channel.